We are so honored here to be with Mr. and Mrs. Julius Salik and their son David. David and his wife were honored as Parents of the Year recently at the Washington Times. So I greet you all in the name of God. And I'm very honored to also celebrate this day, Mr. Salik's birthday. This is a great occasion to tell the world about this leadership that he's provided over the last 4 decades as a member of Parliament of Pakistan and also nominated by Prime Minister Bhutto for the Nobel Peace Prize. He's had an outstanding career of fighting for minorities, Christian minorities, Muslims throughout Pakistan and the world, and he fights for Muslims here. That's the most beautiful thing, that he is sensitive to all religions. Like when I see over here the protest against the desecration of the Quran. That's what true religious people, people of faith, and people who are members of Parliament, if they would act like that, we could quickly resolve the barriers between our different communities. That's why we're honored to have a representative here, also who's a friend of the family, but also Islamic leader. So, salam alaikum. And we're really grateful. Anna Mahevik. We are here to really also commit ourselves to work together with Mr. Salik and this work for peace. I was very honored to receive the presentation at our National Parents' Day Award ceremony. I was honored to receive the book, Journey for Peace, from Mr. Salik, and I read that book, and it's very stirring how he discovered the process of dialogue and engaging with people, how to respect and love all people. But our Universal Peace Federation holds some fundamental principles that completely harmonize with what this great man of God is doing for world peace. And this world movement of minorities, Worldwide Minorities Alliance, it's so powerful. UPF, Universal Peace Federation, all nations. We have ambassadors for peace from every religion, every race, Muslim sheikhs and also in Saudi Arabia, Muslim sheikhs in Egypt at Al-Azhar University, Buddhist leaders in China and in Russia and in all of Asia, Thailand, Muslims, Christians, Jews, everywhere. And we went to Jerusalem 46 times and went into Palestine every time and would try to work to bring dialogue and understanding. Because dialogue and understanding, that's the principle of UPF. Respect for God. There's one God, one creator of all. And then on that basis, we respect all his creation. Therefore, there's no one we cannot dialogue with. The idea of cutting off somebody because they're your enemy is the worst thing you can do. We have to love your enemy. That's what Jesus taught. We have to serve all communities. And even the worst person, Kim Jong-un, or a dictator somewhere else, that's why our founder, Father and Mother Moon, went to meet his grandfather, Kim Il-sung. And even though they were warned that they might be killed doing that, they felt the same thing that Mr. Salik feels. The urgency and the mandate from heaven to go and embrace even the people that don't understand you. So that's why you brought light to this amazing National Press Club event. This is a phenomenal display of hundreds and even thousands of articles that have impacted the world. These headlines are just amazing because you can see that he never stops. He'll put himself in prison to wake up the nation. And therefore, we want to honor you on this day. The other principle of UPF, God is our creator, so based on that, we respect everybody. The other principle of UPF is peace starts from the family and marriage. That there will be no peace if our families are at war. And therefore, the first step towards peace is my relationship with the Creator, living the teachings of the Quran, living the teachings of the Bible, or the Bhagavad Gita, living those teachings and being right with God, and then making a family. A family is to be God's most precious institution. That's what UPF is strongly about. That's why we had National Parents Day. And that's why David Salik did an outstanding job, even though his company left Pakistan for fear, and he had to support his work, $4,000 a month, when there was no way to even get enough money for his family. He still raised money to send to help other people and Christians in Pakistan. I was very moved. God bless you. The greatest thing is family. But not only just living for my family, living for the world. But the greatest testimony to Mr. Salik is this. Look at his son. Look at his son. Mother Salik, congratulations. To have a son like David means you succeeded in your mission to not only honor God and to love all people, but to pass that on to your family. And now 10,000 David Saliks will rise up. And he's international. He's an American. He's a Pakistani. He's a Christian. He's a universal man. He's a loving father and a great parent. He's National Parents of the Year. Wow. Honored by the Washington Times. I'm the international president of the Universal Peace Federation. We're in all countries of the world and 150 nations. We have strong ambassadors for peace. Dr. Salik has become an ambassador for peace, one of the great ones, and we'd like to invite you all to work with us on that. I'm also chairman of the Washington Times Holdings, and that's a powerful media institution because our founder knew you have to speak to the public, not only to your faith community, not only to your mosque, not only to your nationality or to the people from your community. You must speak to all those. But without the media, you cannot touch the world. Therefore, the media is another principle. First God, then the family, then the media. We've got to move the media in the right direction. How do you do that? You have to reach the people until the majority of the people start to move in the right direction. And then for even the media will follow the people. They'll try to make the people go their own way. But if the people are too strong, eventually the media has to make money. And if you're making the best message in the world, then the media has to follow you. Look at this. How in the world? I've never seen anyone with this many wonderful, wonderful testimonies from the media, the world press. And we're very encouraged by this birthday party and this also rally for this effort for peace. You will expand, you will grow, we will join you. We look forward to partnering together. We would like you to come with us and really bring about a movement of peace in America and spread it to the whole world. We support Pakistan. We're grateful for Pakistan as a great ally of America, even through all kinds of trouble. It is a nuclear power, but it's mature in that it doesn't allow the nuclear power to go to the wrong people. Thank God for Pakistan and the leadership, and thank God for the Christians that are still there, and the Muslims that embrace the Christians. I'm very excited to be here. We honor you on this day. I'd like to end by singing a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Salik. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Salik. Happy birthday to you. I want to thank our national vice president of Universal Peace Federation, senior vice president. Because of her, I met you. And also thank you to Doug Burton too. God bless you. Thank you.
आखिर में फिर दोबारा आपने मिस्टर माइकल की इंग्लिश में स्पीच सुनी होगी जो उन्होंने मैसेज दिया है। यानी आपने देखा कि पाकिस्तान के लिए उनके अंदर इस मुस्लिम्स के लिए तमाम कौमों के लिए कितना लव एंड पीस उन्होंने प्रमोट करने की कोशिश की। मैं इसके साथ ही इस मौके पर अपने कश्मीरी भाइयों को भूलना नहीं यदि सकता, लिहाजा यदि फिल्म कहीं भी हो یعنی جہاں بھی ظلم ہوگا وہاں پر پیس فاؤنڈیشن ضرور ورک کرے گی. جہاں بھی ظلم ہے لہٰذا ہم پیس فاؤنڈیشن کے ساتھ مل کے جوائنٹ وینچر ہوگا آل ورلڈ میں پورے, کیونکہ وہ ان کے پاس قوت ہے, پاورز ہے, یہاں پر واشنگٹن میں ہے. ہم جو ہے ہم جذبہ رکھتے ہیں. اعجاز صاحب جو ہے یہ جذبے کے تحت یعنی میرے ساتھ آئے ہیں. ہم جذبہ رکھتے ہیں, ہم کشمیریوں کے لیے بھی ہم ورک کریں گے, کیونکہ 27 میرا طے کیا ہوا پروگرام تھا 4 ماہ سے, لیکن ابھی 11 ستمبر جو آ رہا ہے, 11 ستمبر جو ہے یعنی امریکہ کی ہسٹری میں ایک بڑا مس ہوا تھا, اس کے لیے بھی ہم دعا کریں گے. لیکن اس کے ساتھ ساتھ ہم کشمیر کے لیے بھی ایسا کریں گے ان سے جوائنٹ وینچر مل کے, تاکہ ہم دنیا میں ایک گڈ میسج دے سکیں. میں اس کے ساتھ ہی شکر گزار ہوں, اور میں ڈیوڈ سے کہوں گا کہ ڈیوڈ آ کے کچھ اپنی اسپیچ جو ہے وہ کرے, اپنے ریئل یعنی جذبہ میرا بہت دل کر رہا ہے کہ میں اپنے اسٹائل میں بات کروں, اپنے جو میرے یعنی وہ اندر جذبہ ہے, اموشنل میں ہو چکا ہوں. مسٹر مائیکل یہاں بیٹھا ہوا, یعنی میں اموشنل ہوا ہوں اس وقت. میں سمجھتا ہوں کہ میرا پیغام جو ہے تو دنیا تک جا رہا ہے تھرو جوائنٹ وینچر. تمام ہمارے جو ساتھی ہیں ان کے تھرو اکٹھا جائیں گے, اکٹھا ورک کریں گے. تھینکس گاڈ. میں اس کے ساتھ ہی پھر پیس لوروں کو تھینکس کہتا ہوں. تھینک یو. میں ڈیوڈ سے کہوں گا کہ وہ آئے اور تھینک یو.